In this video, I am going to show you how to configure a Gupshup WhatsApp chatbot. So step one is you need to configure the API of Gupshup in Kaizen. So the process is same. You need to go to configure external API in your Kaizen form. Okay, select the method. It's a post method as per the document of Gupshup. I'm just configuring the API. So in that document, it was API method was post. This is the URL. Okay, to send WhatsApp. Okay, whatever the response I get if I send a WhatsApp to a particular person from the chatbot, the response will be stored in this table. This is the API name. Okay, let's say I want to send some message, so I need to use this API. So this is our API name. Okay, because the final developer, we had to just use this API name. The developer don't need to add the URL and everything. This is a shortcut, like this is a pre-configuration. If the person use this API in Kaizen, this API name in Kaizen, okay, all these things will be automatically configured. Other requirement require, okay, that API content type. There are no query parameters in Gupshup. In header, they are asking for the API key. You will get this API key once you buy this service from Gupshup to send WhatsApp. In body, this is the pre-configured body they want every time. Okay, so these things are fixed now. So you configure API to send WhatsApp. Now to make a chatbot, let's say somebody message you on your chatbot number task. So you need to capture the data, process the data and send response accordingly, just like a chatbot. So to create that thing, you need to first create an API. Now what I have done over here is, okay, let's say I create API called Gupshup WhatsApp Receive. This is just a demo name what I have added. You can write whatever you want, because this URL, you need this particular name. You need to add this in your Gupshup login module. So you need to log in your Gupshup account and add this. Like this is the grab URL wherein whatever message somebody will send to your WhatsApp chatbot number, okay, it will be automatically pushed to this URL. So it will automatically push to our API. So once the data is pushed in this API, the data will be sent to this particular store procedure. So all the logic calculation, okay, of a perfect chatbot, you need to put it over here. Okay, application that they are sending in JSON format. Rest you need to, like, no need to add anything. Just you need to say that body is required. So we will get the data in a body variable in our procedure. So body requires tick and this is done. So when somebody send, let's say, a word task task in your WhatsApp number, this procedure will execute and this is the script of the procedure. Okay, I am not going to explain this procedure in detail. So this procedure actually does is ensure that it grabs the data whatever you are getting from your chatbot. Okay, whenever somebody sends, let's say, a task or any text, okay, the data is sent in the body, in this body variable. The data normally looks like this when you receive it, right? Like message, their message and all those things. The main thing you require is the source, that who sent the message and what is the message. So I am getting the data from it. Okay, if doing some validations, storing the log that which person sent which message for our future reference, right? Now this whole thing I don't need to explain to you. Okay, you just need to simply execute this, add this procedure in your project and it will be done. So now, but what about conversation? How do people will start the conversation? How it will work? I will explain to you. So let's say you are making a task manager. So you need to, let's say somebody type task and send it to your chatbot. So what will happen? So this procedure will when somebody types task, this procedure will get the data, okay, and find what message you have sent. And if you have written task task, so this procedure will search the data from this particular table, KZ WhatsApp QA, like the person has entered task. So the ID WhatsApp QA ID is 16. So what will the chatbot will do? Will search 16. What are the options in number 16? So in the reference of this table, KZ WhatsApp QA details, right? For question number 16, question ID 16, task, this all button will appear in the WhatsApp of the particular person who has sent this message. So now let's say he selects add new task. So he logically he's selecting number one, answer number one, because there are multiple answers, right? Multiple options. So let's say he selects add new task from his mobile. So what next should we do? Like now there are two options I have set in Kaizen. Like, do you want to ask another question, or you want to execute a procedure and do some calculation, do some process and go for the next step? So over here it is just like 17, there is no procedure, so it will go to next question 17. So in 17, okay, there is a option add new task by sending a message. So the person will get a message that add new task by sending a message. So when the person types anything, let's say okay, I have added a task called I want to I'm going to have a meeting tomorrow at 5 p.m. So the moment person sends this message, next step is that value will be sent to this particular procedure p underscore add task. So if I go to p underscore add task, that procedure, what the procedure will do, that procedure will add that data. I'm just sending that data, the message, whatever the person has sent the message, like I have a meeting tomorrow at 5 p.m. So that message and that mobile number, I'm sending it and I'm storing it in the task manager. In my table, I have made a table to task manager. You can have your own name, that doesn't matter. I'm just showing you the flow, that how the message will receive and how the steps will go. And in response, I am like sending the response in a JSON format, right? That task title, whatever message you want to, like. Now the problem is that you want to send some message, you need to create a particular JSON format which is provided by Gupshup, that we need data in this particular format that the user can get the message. Like you can send the whole data is over here. I'm just sending a plain text. If you want to send a list or something else, you can type it over here. See, quick reply. There are quick replies also. All these things you can set up very easily. Okay, so whatever procedure you select over here, okay, now you need to make sure that we have already configured sending WhatsApp to the person. So I'm just simply going to call that API over here. That is a particular API. Okay, I don't need to parameters, I don't need to have headers because I already configured it. I just need to send the data that the in body, let's say this is the API name, API parameter I don't need to send, already I have configured. API header I have already configured. The new, I'm just going to open it, that API configuration I will show it to you. Half of the thing I already configured. The remaining things, like to whom you want to send the message and what is the message, you just need to select it over here. Let's say destination, to which number you want to send the message, and the message, like I have set it up to a quick reply, a list. I'm sending a list. Let's say that your task has been added, what you want to do next, all these options. Like you want to add a new task, or update the current one or go back. All these options you can set it over here. Okay, what I have done is I have, let's say, selected this particular options. I already pre-configured it, list number 25. So what will happen, that the person will get your task been added, and now what next you want to do, you want to assign this task or set a reminder for this task. So you can continue your conversation after your task been added, or a person want to exit, he can type exit and he will be getting out. Let's say a person types task, again he is getting this particular message. Now we say I want to assign a task. The moment you select assign task question number 2, this procedure will execute, get all tasks. I will just open this procedure, get all tasks. This is the procedure name, right? What I'm going to do same over here is I'm getting the mobile number, right? And he wants the task. So I'm going to find on against this mobile number which are the tasks which are pending. So I'm getting all the tasks, making up a JSON format required by the API, right? And then selecting that which API I need to call. Once I receive a message to reply, I just need to select that which API I need to call. I need to call this Gupshup WhatsApp API already configured, and I will send to which mobile number. The mobile number what I got the message, I want to reply it. So I want to reply to this particular number, and this is the message. Like I'm sending all the task list over here. So the moment the person gets a task list, then let me open it. Where is it? Yes, assign task, and then 18. Process 18 will continue. So he will get the task list, and plus there will be option called load more task, like paging. I have done paging over here, right? Again same, it will search for loop. The person say I want to know assign a task. Let's say select a particular task. So the moment he selects a particular task from the list, this process will execute. Once this process execute, the person will go to process number 30. So 30 will be, please select the user. Now you need to select the user which you want to assign the task to. Same process, like the next step is 30. So person will get user list. Yes, so same process it will happen. Like either you need to go to next question or execute a particular procedure and go to the next option. So you can define the all full conversation over here, like adding task, editing task, updating task, closing a task, right? These all things are there. I will just generate a script of this whole thing and edit in the comment so you can refer it. So this way you can configure your chatbot in Kaizen.